What is going on, Vape Nation? Job 131 is still here, and this is my third review of the night. It is on the Aeolus clone. I'm not too sure who it's from, but I picked it up at Vape Meet. So, like I normally do, I'm going to go into the zoomed in view, and after that, we'll go into a picture of the build, and then after that, I'll vape it and tell you what I like and what I don't like. So, stick around. Alright, so here we are in the zoomed in view for the Aeolus clone that I picked up at Vape Meet. Here's the box. Typical generic atomizer series 1 set. Nothing really to see here. Let's open it up. And inside you do get some extras. Screwdrivers, some O-rings, extra wick and wire. And yeah, it's O-rings. That's pretty much it. And you get your Aeolus. I picked up the black one because I couldn't find the stainless steel. Here it is. There's a logo right there. And yeah, so let's take it apart and we'll go over piece by piece. So first we'll start off with your top cap. See Aeolus engraved in there and then painted in. Looks to be alright. Next you see your 510 drip tip. It's stainless steel. There's a 510 drip tip space right there. That turns to adjust that airflow hole right there. I can get it into focus. There you go. So you can turn that and adjust the airflow right there. And adjust that on both sides, obviously. That's where the air comes in, or your vape comes in, or airflow comes in from, and your vape. So that's kind of nice. Stainless steel construction, not the best, but it's okay. Next you have your midsection. Stainless steel construction, and you can see the black paint. Looks to be okay right now, but we'll discuss that later. No real issues with this right now. Finally, you have your deck. 3-post design, 2 negatives on the outside. As you can see, the holes are pretty small. You're not going to be fitting any crazy builds in here, unfortunately, so that's a negative, but I guess you don't really need it for this one. Deck depth looks to be alright. It looks to be about 3 or 3.5 millimeters. Looks fairly clean. A little bit rough on the bottom there on the inside. Double O-ring right there. Right, and flip it over. You have your logo right there. Your cloned logo. 1446 is my serial number. Like I said, deck a little bit rough. Finally, you have your heatsink that your RDA would screw into if you wanted to. Fins are right there to dissipate heat. Copper 510 pin, and to put it all together. Take the deck, take your heatsink, screw that heatsink in, and then you take your midsection, pop that over that, and finally your top cap, pop that on there, and then that is it. So adjust the airflow by turning the top, as you can see. But yeah, let's go to a shot of the build and go from there. Alright, here's a shot of the build that I put in. Pretty simple, 0.32 ohm build, regular microcoil. We're looking at 24 gauge, 8 wraps. So, or 8 or 9 wraps, I believe. But yeah, 0.324 ohms. Sorry, it's so dirty, guys. But let's go out the other view and I'll vape it and I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. So stick around. Alright, that was a zoomed in view for the Aeolus clone. What I liked about it, first and foremost, flavor. Flavor is definitely there. Really like the flavor that it puts out. Second thing I like, build quality isn't bad. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, but it's pretty good. I like the fact that it includes a heatsink for the bottom, so I mean you don't necessarily need this part, but it does help with the heat. So that's always a plus. Extras that are included isn't bad for this, but not too much, but I mean extras are always good. What I don't like, first and foremost, no drip tip. I mean, come on guys, like I said, I love the drip tip. Include anything, I don't care. Just, I mean, it isn't that much hassle. So yeah, no drip tip, that's a minus. I also like the innovative airflow design. I mean, maybe it's not that innovative because it's been done before, but they do it pretty well on this. Takes it from the bottom, or takes it from the top, and pulls it in, so it's kind of like a sealed contraption. So I guess that helps with the flavor because it's definitely there. Other than that, what don't I like? I don't like the paint. It's not as strong as I would have liked. You can see I have some scratches here from just rubbing on other RDAs in my bag. But I mean, anything with paint, it's gonna chip, it's gonna scratch. That's why I try and get stainless steel all the time. But bottom line is, would I buy this? Yeah, I bought it. I picked it up at vapemeat.ca. I think it was $21.99 if I'm not mistaken. Could be $26.99. One of those two, and that's Canadian. But yeah, I mean, for the flavor, if you're looking for a cheap flavor chaser, that's not, that doesn't really give out too many clouds. It's not meant for that, I don't believe, but flavor is definitely there. Yeah, I might pick this up again, but well, you guys just saw I did the velocity, so I like that one better. This is my number 2, I guess you can say, because the flavor is definitely there. But I guess other than that, this is Job 131 saying keep your wicks wet, and thanks for watching.